Hi everyone, this is Tracy from We Craft at Home, and as you can see I've got my another Pinflair project. This is the Holly Cottage. So it's like a little box, and it's got a little box inside it. It's cute, it's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to do this. So I have got a lot of the bits put together, all covered, ready to go. Because all the coverings here are pretty basic. Most of them are. There's a few bits that I wanted to do, so I've left them to do, but most of them I've already covered. So if I go through the details, so the first thing is taking the 4 pentagon shapes. Oh, I stuck that together. Which are these, and you want 2 outside colour, and that's harder, and 2 of the inside colour, which is the soft card. So then here's the one I've already done, because all we're going to do is cover both and then stick them together. They don't need anything else. I just wanted to show you. So I've been using, actually I didn't use the big one, but I've been using my spatulas, these ones, because I love these. They're great. With 3 different sizes as well, it's so much easier to use than just using the little one. Although I've always got that available as well, because that's brilliant for edges and things. So you don't have to use the material that they've supplied. I am, because I love red. So for me it's like no brainer, because it's my favourite colour. In fact, so much so that I've done opposite to them. I've done the outside bit in red. So then all you're going to do is stick it together. I would advise using some pegs, just to make sure that it stays firm. Okay, I think that's everything meeting together. So we stick that together, and you've got them 2 pieces, and then you're going to do the same for, well, first of all let's do the base is the same. So the base is exactly the same. That's, I think that was the next piece. Yeah, measure 194 by 140. And again, you're going to stick them together. So you've got one red and one the other colour. And then the shirting. So we've got the base and the pentagons stuck together like that. Pretty straightforward, that one. The next thing is the shirting. So you cut a piece of material, put the shirting in, and then all you're going to do is glue it in and fold it over like that. So we will do that. I'll use the smaller one for that. Just glue on the shirting first. So stick it down, stick one side down. I don't think it really matters what material you use, because it's not really going to be seen. But guess it's what material you have left. And then you stick the other side down. It's that simple. So that's the shirting. And that's going to be used for the hinge for the sides. So like this, I've done the sides, and that's the next piece, 130 by 100. Let me just check I'm doing this right. Yeah, 13 centimetres by 10, yeah. So you've got two sides, one of each colour, thin piece and thick piece again. Before you stick it together, you want to stick the hinge halfway. It's that simple. So I'm going to use this one again. So we're going to stick, I mean, you could fold it so you can see which is halfway if you prefer. I mean, like that, so that you know you're only sticking half on. And then stick the other side on. If you're using a directional pattern paper material or napkin, whatever you're using, then make sure that you have it facing the correct way before you glue everything down. And then this goes on top. And then what I done, because I'm useless at getting the right amount, I cut off the excess because I've done it a bit too big, so I just cut off what hung over. So that's the side. So you can see now we've got the two sides with the hinges. There we go. Make sure they're stuck nice and firm. And then the next step is, okay, we're going to glue it all to the base. Now, because I've done the outside red, I'm going to do the bottom like that because it's going to be the inside. I'm hoping this is dry enough now. It doesn't take long to dry. It's actually really good like that. That's what I love about this glue. So it says now glue to the base piece. Okay, so this is where we need the narrow one because we've got to stick glue all along here so that it will glue going to put the glue there for it to hold because I want to try and get everything so the sides you want to glue not the top but all three sides. I'm sorry, I've just realised that a lot of it was out of shot. But what you want to do now is just keep hold of it while the glue takes. He's just holding it, pushing it down and holding it together on the four corners. Okay. If I was you, I would leave it a little bit longer, but you know. So now you want the roof pieces. Now, they are, I know it looks weird, but they're going on like that. So what you're covering in is the inside. Let's see if I can come out a little bit. Sorry. So you're covering the bit that you want to see on the inside. So when you open it, it's like that. Because on the outside is the roof tiles are going. So what you need to do is put them into position, and then the hinge or the other half of the shirting is going to go on there, and then it'll be covered with the roof tiles. So we are just going to glue the edge of this. I'm doing it way too far up, but probably been better with the little one. So if you put it into place and then just stick the shirt in like that. So now we've got our hinge like that. Similar to where the Christmas tree. We make the hinge the same way. So now I'm going to do this side. So you've got your hinges like that. That's how it works. I haven't done this one too great because it's not stuck in very well. There we go. I think that's taken. I'm going to leave it for a little while and hope it has. So the next thing it says is to do the closing tab, which is literally a piece of material that you fold half that way and half that way. That's all it is, just a little bit of material that I've folded like a gatefold, if you like that. And then you've got your magnets, and it says, glue the metal disc in position as the black circle. So what it means is that black circle. So that's the picture it shows you. It's always good to look at, for me it's good to look at the pictures. So I've folded in and folded in, and now I just need to glue half of the magnet. So I need to know which way. Okay. So the magnet like that, and then you're going to fold it in half and stick together. I think I've done that right. Yeah. Wants my scissors. So magnet in place. And then stick the material over in half like that. And it's still managing to catch the other magnets, so we know it's good. I like the magnets from Pinflair, they're lovely and strong. Stronger than any I know. Okay, so then it is the roof tile. Now the reason that I've left one is because I've done all of the others I left one, oh, it's falling down. I've left one so that I can show you, because you need to have one with the magnet attached. So it needs to be stuck on the roof tile that's going at the top, so that when this is stuck on the other side, when it folds over, it will catch the magnet. So that's what we need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the glue on. Just make sure I've got it everywhere. So we want the magnet in the middle, roughly, but sort of near the top. So it's in the middle scoop, but near the top. And then I'm just going to put an extra little bit of glue on there. And we're going to attach it to its material. And just do the same as you would for the rest without the magnet. So I would mitre the corners, and then what you need to do is actually go round each one. What I do, if I cut up to each scallop, that's what I do, and then just go round each scallop and make 3 or 4 cuts, whatever you're comfortable doing, and then one each side, so that folds in nicely. And then all you want to do is just glue around it, and then just go around all of these a bit at a time. And I'll tell you why, because each time you're putting that down, you might need an extra bit on the previous material. So look, because they do fold over each other, so just be careful. Okay, and there we go, all done. So the next bit would have been to do the rest of your roof tiles and then the lace. So you don't have to do the lace, but I did, and I actually ended up quite liking it. So all you've got to do now is just a little bit of glue around all the bends. Don't do too much glue because it sticks better when it's gone a bit off. So this is what we're aiming for. You can see. And all we're going to do, you're going to start at this end and just, you really want it literally at the bottom because otherwise it's not going to show. And it is messy, and especially as my hands are already sticky, but you're just going to follow the way now some of it will come undone and you'll have to go back and do it, but Don't worry about that. It will all stick together in the end. Trust me. Oh. So just go back again. Once the glue's starting to dry, it sticks a lot better. There we go. See? It doesn't look like it's going to work at first, but we all get there in the end. So, okay. So now we've got all the roof tiles. There's all the previous ones. I just want to keep that separate because that's the one with the magnet, so it's got to go on top. So what does it say next? Okay, so hopefully that's, there we go, that's stuck well now as well. So now we're going to stick all the segments on. That's the top one, so let's not worry about that now. So we're going to start at the bottom, and we want it a bit overhung. And then you want like another 4. So 5 on each side. And work out the even, and I want that one on top so you can see roughly where they're going to go. I'm doing it out of shot again, sorry. Like that, but now we're going to glue them on. Okay, so now we have the magnet on the top. I made sure it was on the top. So now we need to go back to our closing tab, and we need to find, yeah, that's the right side. So what we're going to do is place the magnet there so we know it's in the right place. And then we're just going to glue it turn again. We're just going to glue down that side there, so that it's in the right place, and we know that it's just burnishing it really there to make sure, because then we're going to now add the others. Now that we know that the magnet is in the right place, we can add the other glue, other roof, same way, but we haven't got to worry about the magnet when we've just got to cover that at the top. Just as a tip, because I sped most of this up, I've made sure that the glue is right on the edges here and along here, because they're the bits that you need sticking the most. The actual edge, right up to the edge, and those 2 edges there. I've put glue inside as well, but that's what I've concentrated on the most. Okay, so now we're putting the last one on. I decided halfway through to put the pegs on, because they're actually doing a good job. So yeah, they've stuck down a lot better using the pegs. So that's not going to close because the pegs are on it. Give that a minute. So once we've done that, we've got the closing tab. Okay, so there's another 2 bits that go on the inside that have wadding on. Now I don't have any wadding, and it didn't come with the kit. Well, it didn't come with my kit. I don't know if that's just me. So although, I can still put it on. I have glued it because I forgot, because I was gluing everything. I'm going to wait and see if I can get hold of some wadding. So I'm not putting that bit on, but that with the wadding would go in there like that, just so it fits nicely inside the roof. So I'm going to leave that just for now. But you would put the wadding on first and then cover it with the material like I've covered. Then you do the windows and doors, which are pretty basic. So I just cut a bit of material and then cut into the middle of it and glued it all round there. And the door is literally just a square. So I've done it this colour to be opposite to the red. So decide which one's going to be your front. I think I'll do it that way. And glue it on. Okay, so that's our little cottage made. Like that. I love this. Maybe I should have done it the other way around, but I love red. So the next thing to make is the box pieces. So again, I've covered them all, and what I've done is the hard bits as the outside, and then the thin card pieces for the inside. So I've done it opposite to what the house is. The thing I wanted to show you, just so that you can see, this picture here shows you how the size should go. You should if she does this, you should always check so the sides will fit the exact box, and the long sides and the short sides are to fit inside the two long bits, as you can see there. So always make sure when you see the things like this that you do it right. So the next piece is the handle, sorry, and you will get a black strap, plastic strap, and all you're going to do is coat it in material. Look, you can see the end of it there. This needs to go on before you do the inside, and you just want to stick it either side like that. So it's just a little bit of glue each side. Unless you want it the other way, whichever way you want the handle to go is where you say, you know, you could do it. You could do it that way. Actually, I think I prefer that. I'm going to change my mind and do it that way. So once you've stuck that in, you then stick all these on the inside, covering where the handle was. So this piece is the inside, which I've done the same colour, so I'm going to sort that out afterwards. But there you go, there's the box all done, and it will fit nicely in there. And there we go, one lovely holly cottage. Sorry guys, just a couple of things before I go. So my house is all together and there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't have the wadding, like I said, for the inside pieces, but I was just noticing on the box, at the bottom it says glue all the thin corresponding pieces into place on the inside of the box, which I showed you what to do. But then afterwards it says including box divider. Now, I don't seem to have an extra piece for a box divider, and I can't see anywhere that explains it. So My box hasn't got a box divider, but if you do have it, then it's just sticking it in through the middle or wherever you want it to be. I don't appear to have one, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe I'll give them a ring and see what's going on. Also, the other piece was not for the inside of the box. It was to cover the base so that the mess on the underside you cannot see. So I've done that as well. It makes it a nice solid base as well. So that's the two things I just wanted to clarify. If you have a box divider, that is where you're going to put it. Mine didn't have one, so okay, well, that's all then. So enjoy your house. It now is nicely together, and that goes in there nicely like that, and it closes really well. I do love their magnets, they are super strong. Okay, so that's everything, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.